Hi, in today's Q&A, I'm talking a little bit about quite embarrassing topic, which is inappropriate mounting. So many people think that every time the dog, mounts a leg or a toy, it means that, it wants to, they feel embarrassed by this behavior, and they very often either laugh at the dog then, or once it comes to mounting somebody's leg, they scream at the dog or punish it for doing that. And that's why I find it very important to talk a little bit more about it. So the first reason why your dog can do it is because it's a teenager. It starts roughly around at 6 months old, and because of the hormones, your dog might do it. But very often inappropriate mounting occurs when your dog is overstimulated, stressed, confused. So it's a signal which can tell you that your dog, if doesn't know what else to do in a certain situation, or feels stressed with something, what's happening in its surrounding. So just giving you an example, on one of my behavioral sessions, I met a Jack Russell which has problems with having guests over. And when he felt a little bit more comfortable, I sat down on the floor, and he came up to me and he started mounting my arm. It's very bad for the dog to punish this behavior, because in this situation it was obvious that he simply felt a little bit stressed about me being there, and also he didn't really know how to behave differently in the situation that he has a guest who doesn't try to reach out to him, who doesn't try to pet him or talk to him. So do all those things which normally stress him out. I just sat down and I just let him sniff me around, and I just gave him time to get used to me. And he wasn't, it was something completely new for him. So because of this confusion and feeling of being a bit uncomfortable, he started mounting my arm. Also consider if you didn't make your dog like overstimulated with a play or with some games, or maybe your dog got tired of playing too much with another dog. It can also lead to this behavior of mounting an object or a leg. So overstimulation can be the case as well. Instead of punishing him for doing that, because it was it was just the way of communicating that there is something going on in the surrounding which makes him stressed, I just simply redirected his behavior onto his attention onto something else, onto a chewing bone or a toy, or just I just did something very in a calm way, just to switch his attention to doing something more appropriate, because punishing would just increase the level of stress he experiences, and of course we want to avoid that. We always want our dog to feel calm and comfortable when being with us. So that's why it's really important to always observe what's happening in the surrounding of the dog when he starts mounting somebody's leg or a toy. Is there anything in the surrounding what makes the dog feel stressed or uncomfortable? We should look at the bigger picture when this behavior happens. So it's not that your dog is being rude or anything like that. Is that just a way of expressing his concerns. So when you address this concern and just take him away from the situation which makes him stressed, you can really strengthen your bond with your dog and just make him trust you even more. So I hope it answers your question. Remember, I'm open to your questions, so send me over any questions you have regarding your dogs or cat, and I will try my best to answer it in the next video. So have a nice day and see you next time.